Hi, I thought I would just say hello while I did my makeup really quick. I'm not gonna do very much, and it's not a tutorial or anything, and I'm probably not even gonna look at you very much, but um, I'll do what I can. So I just wanted to take a second to say, and you probably already saw from the title of the video that I still invite people over even though they trigger me. And how they trigger me is so bizarre. I don't know why, but any kind of like excitement or anticipation um, triggers me to just feel really dysregulated and having a really hard time um, feeling normal. Same stuff, just a different thing. Well, like for instance, when we got Madeline a phone, Darren was like holding it behind his back, just like gonna surprise her. And I was like, just give it to her because it's just stressing out my system, and it's so weird. And to other people, so hard to even fathom these things. But, anyways, I don't know why, because the people that were coming today, are like so sweet. I've known them since I was in high school. They were parents of one of my friends, and there's just no judgment with them. And we were gonna just have a nice lunch. They actually brought lunch, so it's not like I had to do anything. And yeah, I did have a quick bit of housework to do, but I wasn't stressed about it. I don't get it. But my system was stressed. Like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do you get that? Where it's like, it's almost like the anticipation of something happening it's another sensation, be it a good thing, a good excitement, or anything. It's just another sensation that continues to dysregulate. And I felt really bleh because of that, like it just I just felt so amped, and just like I'm jittery. Like, do you see my hand? Ah, I just am really just feeling that amped up feeling. Do you guys get that too? Or do you have family like us that have that? I don't know. It's really weird. And so maybe other things trigger, maybe this same kind of thing triggers you in a worse way. I'm curious, how does your excitement affect your FMD, chronic symptoms, whatever it might be? Because I think we all have um, different things, that do that to us. But I guess what I would say, and the kind of the point of the message was just like, I still do it anyways, because if I don't have people over, I'm not, and I'm not telling you what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't some message of like, you need to do what I do, and so no, I'm not saying that. And because sometimes, what's good for me is the worst thing for you, right? And that's why we have to be careful when we're like really excited about something and want to tell people, you need to try this and go do this and go here, because that might be good for them, but not necessarily um, for me. So anyways, I'm just talking about me. So yeah, share. I'd love to know how it affects you. But then also, the reason why I just kept doing it, like saying, well, I feel lousy. I've been really dysregulated this week, but I'm still gonna have them over, even though it's a little stressful for me. To my system. But the reason that I still do it is because this is funny. I didn't think about how funny I might look as I'm talking before the makeup is actually finished. But I guess I would say that you never know how you might be a blessing or an encouragement to somebody else. Just being around somebody that suffers like we do, but still does what they need to do anyways, and lives their life, and shows that, their ability to be strong. It encourages other people that suffer maybe like less intense than you do. My brain is really fried because I've been communicating and talking, and I have, well, you know, the normal stuff I always have. I don't know why I have to explain that or apologize all the time, but yeah, it's just that it's worth it because you never know how you're going to encourage somebody that might be struggling less than you, but that they see you keep fighting the good fight and keep living your life and continuing to do what you can when you can, and that's inspiring to others. And you know, I just think that it's so easy to stay isolated because of it's so hard, and we don't get out a lot, or we're constantly dealing with medical stuff. But you know what? My house was not clean. I actually had a bunch of dishes in the sink when they came. They even brought the meal, which my grandma told me is like not how you have people over, but that's how it went. And there was really no, I mean, it was kind of like, hey, sorry, there's not really a lot of options for me right now. So it's kind of like, instead of being so all or nothing, like I normally would be like, oh, I just can't have anybody over because I can't do it like I used to do it or whatever. Just trying to just change my perspective on that, and being like, yeah, sure, you can bring lunch. And I just made a pot of tea and had some cookies, and that was it. And it was super low key and less than I would normally, and my house wasn't as clean as it normally was, and I just had to be vulnerable. And you know, I'm an all or nothing person, so like if I can't do something awesome and perfect, I kind of shy away from doing it. And I'm not gonna be like that anymore. Kind of like these videos, I don't even edit them because I just can't. And if it's gonna be, oh, I'm gonna make these videos perfect, or I'm not going to make them, then you wouldn't be watching this. And I don't want you guys to have that kind of attitude towards anything. You have to accept, or I can't tell you what you have to do, but I would encourage you to accept your limitations, in the sense that, you know, a modified life is better than not living any life. And, you know, like right now, I don't know why I'm putting on makeup. I am going to, my brother's going to take me to the store for a minute, but I'm really doing it for myself because I'm doing something that I enjoy, and even if it's just like 10 minutes, it's something that makes me feel better. And so for you guys, if that means you go sit out in your yard and you do a session of deep breathing, this is not meant for any medical advice, guys, but you know, whatever you need to do for yourself, take the time to do it. And then also, don't hesitate to step out and do what you can to still enjoy life. And I like this one with this. Yeah, just don't give up on things just because it's not the way it used to be. You know what I mean? I think that that's something that is easy for us to do, you know? But I just encourage you to find one thing this week that you have been not doing because it's not the way that it used to be. Does that make sense? So for me, it was having people over, even though I didn't feel, I normally would have canceled, but I didn't. And I was willing to be open about my situation and kind of let them see the real weirdness that is my life. And I'm not calling you guys weird. I say that because I'm kind of surprised by it all. And you know what? You guys are on a pseudo tripod, and I can't get to my last layer of concealer that Tanya Burr taught me how to use. So, it's good. See, here we go. Got to do my makeup, and it can't be the way that I want it to be. You know, I guess it just comes down to having less expectations and have a willingness to be flexible and find a way to adapt, you know? So, yeah, this is my rant and my rave. You know, I'm just gonna, whenever I think about you guys out there, because I know I'm not the only one, and isn't it so comforting to remember we're not alone? So I just want to remind you that you're not alone, and encourage you to do the things that make you happy and bring a bit of recharge to this very taxing and depleting you know, battle that we're a part of, right? A daily battle and a daily struggle. But we're not alone. We have each other. So yeah, again, find something. Find something that you haven't wanted to do because it's not good enough, and do it in the modified way you can. And don't forget to just keep looking up and take things one day at a time, because each day is a new day and there's new things to be thankful for and new things to get excited about, learn about. Sometimes getting our minds off of ourselves is a really great way to distract from our situations. Reading a good book, watching a documentary, finding somebody out there that's got it more challenging than you and send them a card of encouragement in the mail, or a phone call, or whatever it might be. And looking outside of ourselves really helps lighten the load, I guess. So, well, I'm done with my quick makeup. My OCD would have me, well, not really, I shouldn't say that to you guys, because a lot of you have, we all have so many things. I have ADD, but not actual OCD. Well, don't we all? We do. We all do. But my desire for perfection would have me nitpick at my face for another 5 to 10 minutes, adding layers of unnecessary stuff. Definitely am seeing this today. But it is what it is. And I wouldn't want to be anybody else but me. So, thanks, guys. Subscribe, like, keep an eye out. We're going to do some interesting videos coming up, Darren and I. And it's going to be interesting. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to be kind of surprised. And it'll be fun to see what we do with it all. So, all right, have a great day. This is just going now, and since I'm not going to edit this, you just have to deal with it. So, mwah. See you later.